These are very long guest rooms. They're not, you know, they're not the most efficient layouts. Okay, it's not like I've got a Factorio or Anno 2077 layout sheet with me like I do with this game. It would be, there might be a thing for it in the future. Just, the most efficient layout. I really don't know what they're eating, but there's just some green gas sort of irradiating from these stalls, and it's really worrying me. He didn't even wash his hands. Did you see that? Who's this guy? They don't have names yet, unfortunately. Our staff do, though, but we don't know the names of these patrons, which I guess makes sense. Would be cool if they gain names based on their reoccurrence, as it were. I did just accept to get 7 more people, so as you can see, they should all spawn here soon. Come on. Okay, maybe not. Possibly not. Our reputation at the moment is 317. Something else we can do. Our cleaners are looking okay right now. Anyway, something else that we can do is probably get ourselves another maiden. The cheaper the better, really. Yeah, I like you. C class. No one seems to be lower than a C. It's quite interesting. Something else that we can do, which I think is a really neat mechanic, although it would be cooler if it were a little bit more expensive, is you can get yourself a standing clock. So if we just purchase that and throw that in the corner somewhere around here. There we go. Now we can increase our time. Now, unfortunately, we can't pause, but we can speed things up like this. There's a sort of really weird field of vision adjustment. It feels like it anyway. Like, you can see this, if you look in the corner right there, there's almost a 3D kind of glasses look that you can see. It's very peculiar. I don't know why. Very strange, but yeah, that's a thing. So if you want to speed the game up, that's something that you can do. I don't know if the decor really does help with boredom or tiredness even. It seems to be just what I'm trying to say, if I can clear my head, is I don't know if it does affect happiness, but I'm assuming it does. So you can get yourself some plant pots. Positioning in this is a bit tricky, because there's some areas where you're like, come on, that should work, but it doesn't. Plant pots would be nice. We could also get ourselves a fireplace, but I think it's a bit awkward to put down, but that seems to work. The fire seems to just shoot fireballs at them. It makes them warm, I guess. They've got like this weird, really weird sort of WoW shaman effect, where they've just got these fire orbs around them. It's rather strange, to be honest. Then we got a bunch of people that are asleep right now, and then just loads of random patrons just chilling out in the back. It's really strange. It is rather strange. In fact, something that I haven't tried yet is having myself another bar with just another kitchen and sitting area. I don't know if that would really work, because I'm worried that the maidens will prioritize this kitchen and only ever this kitchen. It would be a problem. However, I think if we could change where the door is, I would put it in here so that we can get to both areas. Because we have so many people chilling out not doing anything, I think it's a worthwhile test. So if we were to get ourselves a, you know what, before we could, stop this. Before we put the kitchen down, oh, keep going to zones. Furniture. Let's buy 6 more, or 7, okay, fine, 7. 7, whatever you want. And let's put some of these down. 6 is fine, to be honest. I don't need any more than 6. In fact, I could probably put 1 more of these down, but it would be in the way, so. Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know I could do that. So it just gave me everything back. Sweet, okay. So it sort of acts as a slot, as it were. The thing is, I had a little bit of a look at all the tables down here. They're not really renovated. However, I think the reason they're walking around is because they want to go on the bar. So you know what? Let's delete this, and let's see if we can get ourselves another bar. We probably could if we adjusted 2 of these tables. I think so. I like the idea of that. So if we were to cancel out of this, we can go to a reposition tool. Unfortunately, that means that this patron right here is not going to get his meal, which might cause him to be a little bit flabbergasted, but that's fine. Screw them! Now they've got, what the hell's going on? I think he already paid for his meal, even though we didn't give it to him. This is like the best day ever. This is the best day ever. Free money. Right, bar. There we go. We could plop a bar right there and then get ourselves another bartender. We just bought him immediately, even though we didn't check his wages. So now we have 2 bars, and looks like someone just got sick on the floor right there. Let's get ourselves another group reservation of 7. And you know what? I'm feeling really cheeky. Let's get another one. This could be the worst idea in the world. See if we speed things up. There we go. They're all spawning in. Oh, including... Who is this? Some sort of bard. I wonder if they will keep everyone happy. That would be kind of interesting. I've just noticed the bartenders haven't really gone to have a break yet. Tell you what, though. All this drinking is making me very hungry for money. Unfortunately, I can't seem to go any higher than 20 gold, which is a bit odd. I don't know why it would limit you, because surely it's a trial and error situation. But I suppose it's just sort of a proof of concept. The early access sort of alpha builds are always mostly a proof of concept. I imagine in the future, certain residents that are coming in are probably going to have a different level of wealth. And that will be determined on how much you can charge them or how much they're willing to be charged. I mean, it's 20 gold for a beer. That is absurdly expensive, okay? If someone came up to me and said 20 quid for a pint, I would say no. This is absurd. I'm leaving this establishment. And then I would proceed to leave. And then probably just, I don't know, go to the shop and buy my own, no, six-pack or something. Sure. As an innkeeper, I know these things. I know how you feel, patrons. I understand your pain. We have loads of people in the bull pit right now. That's what it is. It's the playground, the bull pit. We could purchase this area right here for 2,000 gold. However, I don't feel like I really need to do that. Our reputation is a little bit lower, though. If we just check some of these people, they're very happy. Perhaps it's all this sick lying around. Yeah, we need to get ourselves another handyman. Let's make sure. You see, this person right here is worth a lot of money and is quite high up on that sheet. But that doesn't make sense because their wage is slightly more. Oh, but that's a plus. No, that makes even less sense. They're higher up on this bar and they're a plus on the C plus. But they're worth less than this person. It's weird. Anyway. Let's check the management screen. So we have quite a few people right here. It's a lot of money. It would be nice if there was a total. What I would like to do is probably fire you. Oh, I'm definitely firing you. Oh, but you're an A minus. It would be nice if it told me how much money they made. That would be pretty cool. At the moment, you're a bit glum. You're very happy, wow. The handyman, he loves his job. It's the best job ever. Group reservation, November. See, we are making some right now. So just keep the game running. Reputation is not really going very high right now. Probably because there are so many people just sort of sitting around not doing anything. I mean, there's plenty of things for them to do. But it's just tiredness. Oh, right, we just need more quarters, I'm assuming. Maybe this one's sort of already hired, or is a... Okay, we'll follow this chap right here, because he's just gone in. Let's see. Everyone here seems to be a fairly high level of tired. So maybe just more sleeping quarters. That sounds like a good idea. Let's get ourselves another one right here. I like the idea of that. We'll pop that down right here. There we go. And we'll make ourselves another one. And we'll keep that stuck. I'll keep that guy stuck in here for the remainder of our lives. Any other zones? Well, I like the idea of this being sort of a little hallway. So if we make this into a bigger... There we go. A bigger guest room. There we are. Just trying to make hallways. I want to give it that proper sort of tavern feel. Not just have it be filled with big open spaces like we have right now. We have plenty of rooms available. And it looks like people probably still want to have a few other rooms. At the moment, our maidens aren't really doing very much. So we could probably fire them. It would be nice if there was an option to lower their wages based on their performance. Like, look at you right now. What are you doing? Miss? I can't even select you. C? I don't know how to say that. I am not going to attempt to pronunciate that name. Let's speed things up. So reputation right now. It's probably because we're not really paying much attention to these reservations. Let's just get more reservations. More places for people to sit down might also be quite nice. There we go. We have a few drunks around here, so I feel like it might be the best idea. Maybe a larger restroom, but I don't think I've ever seen more than 2 people in there anyway. So we should be okay. Our reputation is shooting down right now, and I'm sort of very curious why, because I didn't have this problem before. Is it just tiredness? There are quite a few rooms available. Perhaps it is price. Yeah, that might be it. Maybe if we lower the price of the guest rooms. And the booze. Let's just lower the price of everything. Maybe they'll be a little bit more willing to purchase some of these rooms because they're not absurdly expensive now. It depends, really, because waiting for... All right, it does tell you what they want to do. It's a shame at waiting. Look for a seat to wait on. Wait for a guest room. Guest room to be available. Guest room to be available. Some of these people are very happy, but they're waiting for guest rooms. So a lot of it just seems to be the case of they really don't like things being as pricey as they currently are. So we'll just lower it a little bit more. Seems to vary. I had quite a lot of success before by just having everything cost about as much as I said it to. But maybe this time it's just not going to work out. Yep, reputation seems to be rising slightly now. Ever so slightly. What the hell's going on with that guy's animation? He's creeping me out. There we are. Everyone seems to be nice and happy. Of course, we're cleaning up sick right there with a broom. And we're pretty much just moving the sick around at that point. He's not doing anything else with it. Seems to be stuck in the eternal sick cleaning cycle right here, our handyman. Quite a sad life, really, when you think about it. Bunch of people requesting to have some food. Looks like we're just making salads at the moment. It's interesting. I imagine we're making money now. 11 people. Don't think I can sustain 11 people. There we are. We're starting to make a little bit more money. Just required a little bit of an adjustment to our policy right here. Interest rate. Bank loans are a great way to add financial flexibility to your tavern's operations. Be aware, however, that loans come with monthly repayments until the original amount is paid off in full, plus interest. Please know that all loan payments are handled in 2,000 gold increments. Like I read that. 2000 gold increments, along with 1,000 gold fee. 1,000 gold P, of course. Fee per application. I don't know what he's talking about. Ordered sausage and eggs platter. It looks like you're just making salads. Oh no, you did... Okay. I'm learning new things now. This is great. Are you lot still waiting for a room to be available? There are loads of rooms. Still too expensive for some of you? It would be nice if they just said, oh yeah, too expensive. I knocked the microphone there. I do apologize. Come on now. That rep is going up. We don't really need the money right now, so, you know, I'll go down by an extra 5 on the guest rooms. We don't know how stingy they really are. And we'll probably get ourselves another guest room as well right here. Seems to be the perfect size if I want the doorway to be in the middle. Looks like a lot of them are being used up right now. The handymen just going around, being as handy as they possibly can. Not too much food is being bought right now. Tell you what, we'll get ourselves another reservation. 11 people. They usually come in and just buy a bunch of booze. But when they buy a bunch of booze, they might enjoy themselves to such an extent where they wish to stay for longer. That's usually how it works. If they enjoy themselves a lot while drunk, then it will increase their chance of wanting to stay. It's the perfect model right here for a tavern. Just make sure everyone enjoys themselves. Of course, we don't really have the other sort of entertainment themes like the stand right here for the bards to perform on. Also no piano. But it's fine. I like what we've got right here. It's nice and simple. Of course, we could get ourselves a bunch more guest rooms, and we probably should. There's no reason not to by the looks of it. So we'll get ourselves probably 2 more guest rooms. I can fit them in there. That bed's in the middle now. No, I don't like beds in the middle. I don't trust them. And sorry, people out there that have their beds in the middle of their room, but you know what? I don't trust you either. I don't trust you at all. That creeps me out. Let's get ourselves another reservation. It's really strange how you can accept a reservation from months ago. This is really weird, but you can do that. We have got lots of mail, apparently. You can't scroll down. It's a bit weird. So I just have to delete it all. I wish I could just shift delete. That would be ideal. There we are. A bunch more people coming in, buying. So we're about to get up to the victory amount of reputation required in order to succeed in this mission. Also, if we go below 2,000 gold, then we will fail. I did read that out. Figured I should specify it. We go over to furniture and get ourselves a bunch more benches as well. Get one there, and one right there, as well as some plants. One there, one there, one there. There we go. Very fancy. They can look at the plant. They can feel good about themselves. He's really waiting for a guest room. He's so happy to be a part of this. Oh, here we are. The Innkeeper. I'm pleased to offer you a new management position. You can accept it now or at a later stage. This offer will stay in your mailbox. Over here, I hope to hear back from you soon. It's really great how the people of this world can write in such a clean fashion. Almost like a computer. It was like it was typed down. Very interesting. Anyway. I feel like the game does have a slight lack of authenticity. I won't lie. But oh well. It is, of course, alpha. Early stages. There's something to nitpick. It's never a bad thing. I don't know why it shows a horse in the loading screen. I don't think the game... I've not seen a horse ever. But here we are. Excellent work on your previous job. This part of town has travelers coming and going all the time, so expect some diversity. Build a gymnasium for warriors and an arcane study for wizards to keep them happy and occupied. Keep your eye out for local kids trying to get a sip of that mead, as Lord Peter, that's an interesting name for a lord. Not exactly someone of high stature, I feel. Lord Bob won't take our boys getting caught drinking alcohol in your tavern kindly. That's quite interesting. I wonder how that mechanic works. Your objective is to get 600 reputation, reach 45,000 tavern value, and to keep your finances above 5,000 gold. Remember that you will be fired if the tavern goes under. Good luck. I'm very much aware of that. So before, what we'll call it, no damn kids. There we go. The No Damn Kids Tavern. I like that. Having a tavern name, I think, does attract a little bit more people as well. Although I don't know if the length of it really matters or anything. But anyway. Let's see. That could be taken out of context. Let's go over to a bar. Do we want to get ourselves 2 bars straight away? I like the idea of getting 2 bars straight away. And having it around here as well. Although there's a lot more space on this side. That way I can have the eating area back here. I like the idea of that. This could be the gymnasium as well. Yeah, I like all the gymnasium and the arcane area. So we purchased that piece of land. That would be quite nice. We also will need to get ourselves a... Do we want the kitchen back here? I think we do. You know what? I like the idea of having the kitchen back here. It's quite a large kitchen, as you can tell. But it means we can have the doorway right here. And then the feasting area. As close as we can possibly get it. And then we'll just sort of have this sticking out. Yeah, there. That's fine. I like the idea of that. So we'll proceed with the construction of that. Then we can have this room be allocated as something else. Probably a staff room. I like that. I got a staff room constructed. Probably put it down... The music in this game right now is very inquisitive. I love it. Okay, no, it will allow me to construct that. It's rather strange. We won't build another sofa just yet, but we can expand upon it if we wish to do so. Let's see. So we got our zone set up. We need to get ourselves a bunch of tables. Let's get 6 tables. I like that. Can't seem to... There's quite a limitation on space. A lot more of a limitation than I would quite like. You know, I think having 3 more would be quite nice. There we go. I like that. It's looking nice and open. I feel better eating in a sort of a larger room. There's a lot more fresh air. A lot more ambience. I feel like ambient's not really the right word right there. I'm just pulling random things out of my ass. It's great. Let's build a restroom. Is that a good place for a restroom? I feel like it is. There we go. So we can put some of these here. There we are. We'll get ourselves 2 more of these. I don't really want to cover up that window, but I guess I have not much choice. So there we are. We got 3 of those in the restroom. What are you? Just walking around. Cool. I'm glad you're walking around. You're enjoying yourself.